Alrighty, Mr. Rose, this is Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield, Kentucky. Give you an idea where I'm at. I'm on the bottom lot here. There's our top lot up there, and if you were to go down this dead-end street here that splits the two, you would see a bunch of service centers like this, as well as our photo booth, reconditioning facilities, all that good stuff, because this is the headquarters of Perkins Motorplex. And this right here is that 2016 GMC Sierra 1500 SLE that we've been talking about. And man, I'm super pleased to walk around it with you. I know we got some info for the deposit. Just wanted you to see it first. Wheels are in great shape. You know, a lot of times on trucks, we'll see the wheels curved and scraped and all that. That's two of them in really good shape. That one's good. And this one's good. And I always point out when I do these videos, you know, all of our vehicles are used. Every single vehicle down here is pre-owned. So we don't expect any of them to be perfect. They all get grace, is what I like to say. So 16 model, obviously we're talking about almost a 10-year, well, it is by model year. It's a 10-year-old truck now. So we want to make sure, you know, we're giving it grace. It's not going to be perfect. So that's why we do the walk around. I want to point out anything that I see. These tires are good, but they are not new. These are Nexen tires, and the tread on those, I mean, you're probably sitting right at 50% tread. Now, they've balanced well, and they've been rotated correctly because they're not unevenly worn, and they do ride and drive out great. I just drove the vehicle for a second, and I would expect nothing less from the previous owner, so that's good. But so, you know, you have a year and a half of driving on those before you'd have to do anything, but they are not new. Let's look down the driver's side here. I'm certain there's going to be a scratch or two that I'll miss, but I'm not seeing waviness in the paint, anything like that. There was a little bit of water in the bed from the rain that we have had and the way the truck was parked on a slant, but I just drove it and it washed the bed out. So you'll see some moisture there, and maybe even like some dirt on the backside of it right there coming from the bed that was, you know, that water had set back there. But the bed has a real nice liner on it, and it is in excellent shape. It's not torn, or you don't see any craters or anything like that in it, so that's good. Small ding here at the top of the tailgate. It's kind of to be expected. Back bumper looks great, and really this driver's side is really nice. Don't see any signs of hail damage on the front. Looks like one small kind of isolated ding right there, about the size of a dime. Front looks really good. Love the GMC logo on the front. Small ding above the fender there on the passenger side. Other than that, super nice out here. Great. You can see where there was a toolbox on the back of this. And you can just see the imprint of that, but no damage back here or anything. Super clean in the back. It's got the nice rubber floor mats, kind of like an all-weather mat there. Storage underneath. Nice and clean. No smells. Doesn't smell like smoke or animal or anything like that. Previous owner was a non-smoker, and yeah, cleaned up great. No smells. Let's look at this. So a little, no, that's not even a scratch. That was just some dust. Thought we had a scratch on the door handle there, but that looks good. This door looks great. Seat's in good shape. A little bit of discoloring on the cloth seat, like just a couple of spots, but I've always felt like the videos make it look worse than it is. That's very clean. Let's see. Got the radio playing. XM radio subscription still active on it. Center console, yeah, good. Let's go to the driver's seat, finish this up. Also pop the hood and show you that classic engine it has. Let's go ahead and do that. Really clean under here. No signs of excessive rust or corrosion, anything like that. Exactly what you want to see and hear. It's got that 6-cylinder that's been around forever on these trucks. I think that one's been around longer than the 5.3 has even. You know, if I've got any complaints on the truck at all, you got a little tiny spot on the bottom of the driver's seat here, which a Dr. Vinyl service, somebody like that can stitch that and kind of make that go away. A little bit of wrinkling in the seat, but that's kind of to be expected on a truck this age. A scratch on the door handle there. And there was, right above the screen here, there was like some stickiness residue left over from maybe a GPS system or something like that, but we were able to get that to come off just now. So nice and clean up here. The pictures probably show that sticker or that residue up there, but we got it. So that's great. Heated seats, dual climate control. Of course, you got your touch screen here. Very responsive. Navigation on the truck, which is great. Of course, you can set up your phone with it. It's got some apps on here you can set up. So, and this is important. So it's got 74,468 miles on it. What's great about that is technology like this, like the backup camera, would still be covered because it qualifies for that factory type coverage I was telling you about. There's a 4-year, 60,000 mile factory type coverage that it still qualifies for. And I love that because of the technology coverage. Engine, transmission, alternator, battery, radiator, the list goes on and on. There's your 4-wheel drive controls right there. Yeah, I can keep going. There's your bed light. I mean, I can keep going option by option. This truck is an SLE, but it does have quite a few options on it to be an SLE. I think that gives it a little bang for the buck right there. And yeah, very pleased with it. Let me know what other questions you have. Give you one last look at it as I step out here. There you go. Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield.